Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
Like I've been dead 600 years?
Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it.
This is the captain. I still need an update on our...
We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
We made it.
Heyo, Overnight Gamer here, coming at you with the review of Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody about my giveaway. At 100 subscribers, someone will get the choice of either Ratchet & Clank on PS4 or Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition on Xbox One. I will make a separate video showcasing the winner. Now, let's get into this. Let's talk Mass Effect, starting with graphics. 1080p at 30 frames, gameplay. 900p at 30 frames, cutscenes on PS4. Very weird going from one to the other. Aside from that, it really is a great looking game. The environments are vast and varied, and the planets are different. First you are on a lightning-riddled swamp oasis, and next thing you know, BAM! Desert. The color palette used fits very well here, and holy shit, when you fly past black holes, light actually bends around it as if you were really looking at one through a telescope. However, not everything is great in the land of Andromeda. Let's talk about those facial animations. Horrendous doesn't even begin to describe it. The whole time I was having conversations, it was like I was looking into a lifeless mannequin. It brought me right out of the immersion. I heard everyone talking about how bad it was, but I wanted to reserve judgment for myself. I thought, everyone can't be right. Right? Boy, was I wrong! The textures, when they pop in, are very well detailed. Let's get to the PS4 Pro, which is what I captured it on. So what you're seeing is a super sampled 1800p to 1080p. When it worked correctly, it looked fan-fucking-tastic. But that lies the problem. There are visible artifacts when in motion. It might be hard to notice, but once you do, it can't be unseen. And even on console, the reflections are pretty sweet. Moving on to music and sound. First up, music. The soundtrack to the Mass Effect series is excellent, and Andromeda is no different. However, there will be huge sections of gameplay that are completely absent of music.
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
It's very daunting, to say the least. Sound coming up. The very first thing I noticed about the voice of male Ryder is he sounds exactly like Nathan Drake.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
We changed after that. You know, we became explorers, adventurers, mostly thieves. Ow.
And Nolan North isn't even his voice actor. Speaking of voice actors, they are top-notch. Never really had a complaint about them. If anything, they breathe life into the stale animations. Gameplay. It's as you'd expect out of a Mass Effect game. It's a refined version of Mass Effect 3 with tons added and some sacrificed. I must mention there are Sudoku puzzles. You heard that right. Fucking Sudoku. Take that as you want it. I find it weird. The cover system takes the biggest hit here. It's an auto cover which works the majority of the time. However, when it doesn't, it's rather infuriating. It makes you miss having a button prompt to take cover. You really never know if you are 100% in cover. The biggest plus is the new movement mechanics. You can now jump and dodge, and hover while aiming is friggin' awesome. Another sacrifice is only being able to equip 3 powers at any given time. Although you are never locked into any one class, having only 3 at a time isn't desirable. You can mix and match any power from any tree, but I recommend sticking with 2 to 3 classes that complement each other. I lean towards Biotic and Combat, giving me the Vanguard option. The classes are as follows. Combat focuses on weapon damage and military offensive and defensive powers. Biotics. This is, for the lack of a better word, the magic side of Mass Effect. Tech. It's a mix of the 2 previous. You can take down an enemy shield and then set them on fire. Using those skill trees, you can unlock different profiles to specialize in other things. There are 7 to choose from. Soldier is a straight up weapon damaging profile. Adepta, magic focused profile, and engineer is very tech focused. And then it gets very interesting. Vanguard is a great way to mix biotics and weapon damage and is a personal favorite. Sentinel. This is a tech and biotic fusion. This profile is risky as it normally drains your shields upon skill usage. Infiltrator. The stealthy approach to the Mass Effect games. Cloaking and invisibility is a main power with this profile. And Explorer. This is an all-around mix of everything the game has to offer. Character interactions and conversations are what BioWare are known for, and Andromeda is no different. Each one you talk to has an interesting backstory and personality. Each different teammate can be courted. Yes! Virtual sex! Fuck yeah! You gotta love that. And as far as characters go, I feel like this isn't mentioned enough, but you can make your own appearance through the character creation. I have seen everything from great-looking people to abominations. It's not an extravagant system, but a very competent one at that. That being said, after making your own personalized character, your dad shows the same traits as you. And I don't know why no one talks about this, but it's a nice touch that BioWare should be commended for. It's no small feat for the coders, I'm sure. The complete lack of a Renegade Paragon option hit me hard. I always go evil whenever given the chance, and I just couldn't. The options were be nice or kinda sarcastic. I just wanted to be a big old space dick, but there were no opportunities to do so. I just wanted to punch people all day. They added a crafting system, which is confusing at first, but once you get into it, you can start to make some really cool weapons and armor. Not the best crafting system, but a point in the right direction. The lack of any new alien races is, well, frankly, a missed opportunity. There are 14 races in the original trilogy, however, only 5 come over from the Milky Way. The Krogan, the Asari, the Turian, the Solarians, and the Quarians. Traveling to an all-new galaxy and we only see 2 races? I call bullshit. The Ket and Angara. Where are the other 9 races? The Drell, Alcor, Volus, Hanar, Batarians, Geth, Vorcha, Yang, and Protheans. Where the fuck are they, damn it? I feel I need to talk about multiplayer here. Honestly, it's just tacked on. Just as in Mass Effect 3, there really is no need for it, but it's there. That being said, it's not a bad experience. It consists of waves of enemies with different objectives for each wave, and there are tons of unlockables. Many characters, each with their own abilities and different races. It's a great distraction from the main game, but you don't buy a Mass Effect game for the multiplayer. Moving on to the story. Set 600 years after the original trilogy in the Andromeda galaxy, which is a real galaxy, and it's the closest to our own Milky Way galaxy, sitting at 2.54 million light years away. You are the Pathfinder on a mission to find new habitable planets called Golden Worlds for humanity. You travel the whole way on a ship called the Hyperion to the Citadel that's not the Citadel, with more cryo-frozen people to try and settle and save human and other races alike. So you are set to explore these potential golden worlds in the Mako that's not the Mako, scanning plants and tech to find out if it's a viable option to farm resources and food. Then finding a new hostile race called the Ket and the alien tech that they are after. And then your adventure, starts. If you can get past all the flaws Mass Effect Andromeda has, what you have here is a very good RPG third-person shooter. Not great like the first 3, but a good chapter nonetheless. So there you have it, Mass Effect in a nutshell. I hope this review has helped, or not. I'm a gamer for gamers. And as always, I'm OverKnight Gamer, and I'm not afraid of the dark.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey!